again.
I just wanted to ask more about what you did at Kiamisha activities. And Carol?
Swimming, boating, walking around the lake, socializing at the casino at night,
And having campfires at night.
Oh, and yeah,
I like
Cousin
it.
Zev was very instrumental in teaching us how to do so many things. He was a great swimmer, but he was a great sailor and boater, and he showed us
How to sail a
and he
boat.
took us on the boat. None of us learned how to do it, but we learned. And
Canoeing was fun.
and I remember my Uncle Leon's vegetable garden that separated the houses, their house from our house, and he was always planting vegetables and growing them. And I was so impressed that cucumbers and carrots actually grew in the ground.
And tomatoes, yeah.
Yeah, but then
But
they ate all this good
activities were not how things are
wasn't
today.
organized.
It was not organized. We would get up in the morning, have breakfast, and then decide to
read
walk down.
to the
No,
lake.
we would walk down to the lake. If it was
Yeah, but
nice
we'd read
out, go
books in those
swimming.
Adirondack chairs, we'd sit there out in
Yeah,
the
in the
sun.
afternoon. But we would go down, and very often go out in a boat or just go swimming. We'd always had a
Mostly
bathing suit.
swimming. We were always
And
in
then
the
we'd
locker
have to
room.
come home for lunch, come up the road. It was like a 5-minute walk. And the main meal was during the day. And that's where we had these wonderful meals that
Wonderful meal.
Who
my
cooked?
Aunt
From
made.
the Aunt Minnies, the two Aunt Minnies were the greatest cooks that ever
Yeah.
lived, and they have not been surpassed by any of us.
Since.
And they always had a wonderful lunch
Yeah, we
and
always-
a nice light dinner at night, and
Yeah.
it was always everybody got together and sat around the table, the
And
dining
just-
room table, accommodated. You could be 4 there or 40. It was, I think we could all sit around the
We
table.
always
somewhere.
managed.
And
you
no,
know,
it
'cause-
was. They had a lot of work. And we
We
didn't realize
it then. Yeah, they
They
did
were
the
the
cooking
ones
and the
that kept-
shopping.
What
Yeah.
about the laundry?
We did our own laundry. I remember
we
washing
went
my...
across the way to a bungalow colony.
No,
that
but
had a
before the
machine.
washing machine, we used to wash in the
Wash our
back
clothes.
tub in the back
Yeah.
porch. We had a back porch.
Oh, that's right.
And hung it out to dry
And
on
the big
the
ice
line.
box that really had ice delivered to it.
Yeah,
And
one of
it
my
held
first
enormous
boyfriends was
amounts
the
of food.
Iceman delivery who lived up the street.
Bobby Kaiser.
So, yeah, he taught me how to drive. When I
but,
was 15 or 16.
The happiest years, I think, for all of us in our family were the years
the
at
years in
Kiamisha
Kiamisha.
Lake. We still, when we get together, I mean, Mort laughs now. He knows the subject of Kiamisha Lake will come up.
Yeah, you
When
know, we
any
see
of the
them.
cousins.
Because Leonore, I spoke to Leonore last week. You know, we all have very fond
Just
memories.
wonderful memories.
That's great. Okay.
And it was,
It was a
even
family
needed
that everybody loved,
life,
the
and
relatives.
everybody knew us. Yeah, there, you know.
Cousin family.
Because it was the only private home. We were surrounded what they call them hooker lanes, but they were bungalow colonies
And hotels.
and hotels. I mean, that area became very big for the Catskills, for
It used to
resort
take
area.
4 or 5
And our-
hours to get there, now it takes an hour and a
Yeah,
half.
but our home was the only isolated place there.
But in the
And,
middle of all of that
surrounded
activity of people around
Date
us.
boys that were bus boys at the Concord.
And I think they all used to think it's strange that we had our own house. We
yeah.
weren't paying rent.
But there were
anything.
5 acres. I mean, it didn't look like it when my grandparents died. They had bought 5 acres. And my father and his brother shared where the house was.
a big house,
And then right
family house.
down past the vegetable patch, Leon built his own house, so he
That
had
was
like 2
so
acres.
we were all jealous of
And
that
then
house.
if you went further, you went into the woods where they had an army tent where all the men slept. They slept 6 to 8 people. That's when Daddy came up once to visit. He slept out in that tent too. And that was another 2 acres, which actually belonged to Sarah Faye and Leonore's mother.
So who
Leah
sold the
Minnie.
house originally?
Nobody
Eventually
really knows.
went out of the house,
I think
the
we left it.
family.
It just, we left it.
And you know,
They
you
were-
visioned it as a big house because we were so many people, and I went back years later,
Yeah.
and it looked like a little shack. I
So
didn't
you
know
just
how it
abandoned the house?
Well,
Nobody
it got
sold it?
overgrown, and it was
Minnie,
abandoned.
Minnie's
Sarah
family-
Faye-
Maybe you still own the property.
Sarah Faye and
No,
Leon,
they
still
own
own.
theirs, and Marion and Leon, I mean, Sarah Joyce, they still own theirs. I don't know what
I don't
happened
know,
to our property.